Matthew 11, verses 28 and 29, Jesus says, "Come to me, all who are weary and carrying heavy burdens, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." I love that passage, but I didn't truly appreciate what it meant until I started running. We are all carrying heavy burdens right now. Now perhaps more than ever, we are aware of the yokes that are upon us, the weight on our shoulders, the decisions that we have to make. Perhaps we are steeling ourselves for something that is coming, and we just don't know what. Our burdens are heavy. Well, when I run, I carry a bottle of water, a self-imposed burden, if you will. And when I start, I am very aware of the weight of this water in my hands. Perhaps kind of like how we feel now. We are very aware of the burdens, of the weights, of the yokes that we are carrying. And Jesus, he wants to give us his yoke instead. He's gracious, his burden is light, and we're going to find rest if we take up his yoke. Now, I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but when someone offers you another yoke for the yoke that you are currently carrying, that sounds a whole lot less restful than no yoke at all. But the thing is that you can't not care, right? You have to have some kind of yoke. You have to have some kind of burdens. You have to have something that you carry with you that matters to you. Why would I trade what I carry just to carry what Jesus would want me to carry? Well, when I run, I need water. And in a beautiful way, we really need our burdens. You can't not care about stuff. Really, instead, the question is, what are you going to care about? What are you going to carry? Jesus isn't just interested in giving us another bottle of water for the one that we're carrying. Jesus instead wants us to carry our weight differently. And here's what I mean when I say that. The further I run, the more I drink. And a funny thing happens. When the water's in my hand, I'm incredibly aware of it. I feel the weight of this water. But as I drink it, and it becomes a part of my body, I become way less aware of it. And this burden, this water, helps nourish me. It helps me with my run, rather than being a burden. When Jesus encourages us to take up his yoke, he isn't giving us more burdens to carry around. His yoke is life-giving. His yoke is nourishing, is peace-giving. His burden is light because it becomes a part of who we are. It helps you go further instead of slowing you down. So today, I hope that you will hear Matthew 11, verses 28 and 29, because we can realize for us what it means to take Jesus' yoke. It isn't an encouragement to not care. It's an encouragement to care about what Jesus cares about, to learn from him. If we can do that, we will find our weights lifted. We will find life. This is why this tweak, how we carry our weight, the burdens that we share and the burdens that we carry, is more than just about carrying burdens. It's about becoming less aware of them. This is why Jesus in Matthew 5 can encourage his followers to do something as radical and as crazy as learning to love their enemies. It's because when you carry your burdens like Jesus, when you carry his burdens, when people do that, they find way more strength, way more peace, way more energy, so that they can love their enemies. Their shifts in their weight changes what they can do, what they can take on. I don't know what burdens you carry today. I don't know what races you have to run. I hope that you will ask Jesus to trade your burdens for his. You'll go farther, and your hands will be free.